Welcome to Iowa State University of Science and Technology. Iowa State is a public, land-grant university where students innovate inside the classroom and out. Students stay active in more than 900 student organizations, research, internships, and study abroad opportunities. Located in the heart of the Midwest, Iowa State calls Ames, Iowa home, a city consistently ranked as one of the top college towns in the nation. You can see why students are so passionate about their Cyclones and the university. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next hour, we're going to explore this vibrant campus community. We'll talk to students, faculty, and highlight the impact Iowa State University makes on the world. Students learn from world-class scholars who are tackling some of the world's biggest challenges, feeding the hungry, finding alternative fuels, and advancing manufacturing. This is a cyclone weather alert. Radar has indicated a strong storm approaching, so settle in for a great episode, everyone. Welcome to Iowa State University. This is the College Tour. Okay, everyone, to start us off, let's meet Julia. She's a senior studying agricultural business and economics with an emphasis in finance. She comes from a family with deep agricultural roots and uses her life experiences in her leadership role as student body president. She personifies the rich land-grant history at this renowned campus. Julia, kick us off.
Thank you, Alex. Hey, everyone. I grew up on a corn and soybeans farm in DeWitt, Iowa, where my family has been farming since 1854. Making my siblings and I seventh-generation agriculturalists. I chose Iowa State for the incredible faculty, staff, industry representatives, and world-class alumni network that complemented my academic interests. Here in Ames, I am a lover of intramural sports, belting out Sweet Carolina football games, enjoying our stand-up comedy club skits, and exploring our campus greenhouses and nearby botanical garden, Ryman Gardens. This tropical paradise offers an ever-changing kaleidoscope of colors as up to 800 butterflies from nearly 80 species enchant visitors. This year, I am Iowa State University's student body president. In this role, I work collaboratively with students to uplift students and advance initiatives related to college affordability, equity, and inclusion, to name a few. For the past 3 years, I have worked as a group fitness instructor for recreation services where I teach bar and Pilates classes. I've also worked in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences Career Services Office. Just last year, after a 50-year hiatus, the Iowa State University Creamery was reopened. Providing students with additional food science and entrepreneurship opportunities, the Creamery serves fresh, made-from-scratch ice cream with flavors that honor Iowa State University history, traditions, and people. Pretty sweet, right? Even sweeter yet, though, Iowa State University was first chartered as the Iowa State Agricultural College and Model Farm in 1858. 4 years later, in 1862, the Morrill Land Grant Act by Abraham Lincoln gave states land to use for higher education so anyone could go to school, including the working class, women, and minorities. In the early years of Iowa State, students helped pay their way through school by carrying bricks on campus and supporting the construction activities of many of our campus's historic buildings. In 1906, Iowa State University became the birthplace of extension and outreach, something we are really proud of. Extension and outreach programs can be found across the United States, helping connect citizens with research. Supporting a rich research and student-focused history, Iowa State University ensures safety is a top priority on campus. The Iowa State University Police Department employs state-certified police employed by the university. There are campus officers on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our engagement and inclusion officers have established a formal partnership with the Office of Diversity and Inclusion to increase the opportunities to interact with students. Plus, a no additional cost service, Safe Ride, provides secure rides on campus from 6 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. for students. Here at Iowa State University of Science and Technology, a college education equips students with the knowledge and tools to enjoy their adventure, find their passions, and join other Cyclones in creating, sharing, and applying knowledge to make Iowa and the world a better place. As we seek to find solutions to the complex global issues we face together, I am encouraged as a member of the Cyclone community to take advantage of the growth opportunities presented through Iowa State University to create lasting, positive change in the world around me. 30,000 plus cyclones, 8 colleges, 100 plus majors, 900 plus clubs, one amazing experience. Welcome to Iowa State University. Let's see what Alex has to say about all that Iowa State has to offer.
Welcome indeed, Julia. Excellent job showcasing the history and safety of Iowa State. I'm gonna have to stop by the creamery and grab some of that ice cream. I love ice cream, by the way. It's clear you have a passion for agriculture and the university as a whole. As you said, Iowa State offers incredible opportunities to innovate and make the world a better place, and that is absolutely incredible. Thanks for sharing your story with us. Speaking of innovation, let's head over to the Student Innovation Center and meet up with Jed. He's studying industrial engineering with a minor in entrepreneurship and innovation. If you've ever dreamed of working with a unique team to creatively help businesses solve unique challenges, you're going to want to tune into this one. Jed, you are on.
Here's a fun fact for you, Alex. My parents actually met right here at Iowa State more than 25 years ago. And growing up, I always admired my dad as an innovator. Throughout his career, he received more than 40 patents for the inventions he created. His work ethic and discipline are what inspired me to become an engineer. In high school, I was incredibly fortunate to work for a startup ruggedized computer manufacturer, where I learned the ins and outs of the industry that Iowa State revolutionized back in 1942 with the invention of the world's first digital computer. Driven by these experiences, I came to Iowa State knowing my path. Joining Iowa State's fraternity community immediately pushed me outside of my comfort zone. Fraternity involvement taught me to become the best version of myself, physically, socially, intellectually, and spiritually. And now, just 2 years later, I find myself a leader in each one of these areas while fostering new ideas along the way. In addition to my time here at Iowa State, I was able to join the Innovation Fellows program. This program actually teaches students to think like innovators. As part of the Fellows program, I get to work on design sprints, where our Fellows team works with startup companies as consultants to provide research, scope, and ideas in a company's direction taken on a problem. As part of the Fellows program, I also get to lead workshops, connecting students globally with innovation opportunities right here at Iowa State. And lastly, I've been able to intern at some amazing companies, such as Collins Aerospace, where I've gotten to learn the ins and outs of the aviation industry, and Merck, where I've gotten to learn all about the vaccine and pharmaceutical industry. Thanks to Iowa State, I'm not just learning the tools to do my job well. I'm learning the thought process of continuous improvement for implementing new ideas and solutions to take on challenges that companies are facing. You see, Iowa State allows you to grow and innovate in all aspects of life, and that's what I really love about this place. What else, Alex?
Amazing work, Jed. What an incredible space. The hands-on innovation and entrepreneurial experiences you're involved with are one of a kind. You'll be prepared to tackle challenges with forward-thinking perspective. Amazing job. Okay, everyone, let's jump into the colleges at Iowa State University. Let's head over to the College of Engineering. Kara, a sophomore in industrial engineering, is here to tell us about Iowa State's nationally ranked engineering programs. Kara, welcome to the college tour. Please take it away.
Hey everyone, thanks for that awesome introduction, Alex. When it came time to decide on career path, everything sounded interesting to me. I knew I wanted a career that gave me the opportunity and tools to help people and use my love of problem solving and creativity. After researching dozens of career paths, my brother, studying civil engineering at Iowa State, suggested I look into industrial engineering. I've never looked back. The faculty and professors at Iowa State really care about the students. Last year, I was overwhelmed, moving away from home, starting a challenging major at a large university, and adapting to remote learning, all during a global pandemic. However, I was blown away by the faculty in my department. Before school started, I attended a new student Zoom with current students and professors in my department. The engineering department is amazing about connecting with students through office hours and always being available for questions. Outside of the department, I use the supplemental instruction services and tutoring from Iowa State. Research is another exciting opportunity through the College of Engineering. This year, I'm an undergraduate research assistant for the Human Factors and Ergonomics Lab. This research focuses on engineering the medical field and creating opportunities for life-saving advancements. From my experience so far, it is no wonder that Iowa State's College of Engineering consistently ranks among the top 25 programs at public universities. Iowa State boasts both quantity of students and quality. With 1,400 companies recruiting College of Engineering students, graduates have a 93% placement rate within 6 months of graduation and a starting salary of over $69,000. The College of Engineering and engineering clubs at Iowa State have helped me to succeed socially, academically, and professionally. That's my experience so far at Iowa State. Go Cyclones, and back to you, Alex.
Kara, your story highlights a student-focused community, and your enthusiasm for Iowa State is very apparent. The research you're involved with sounds amazing, and we're eager to see the positive impacts it will have on the medical industry. Congratulations on all you're doing, Kara. Take care. Up next is Braden. Braden is a sophomore in the Ivy College of Business, majoring in marketing, management, and international business. He's also minoring in Spanish and advertising, just a few majors. On top of all that, he landed an internship his freshman year and started his own business. Braden, take it away. We all can't wait to hear your story.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, everyone. I'm from St. Louis, but I come from an Iowa State family. Every Labor Day weekend, my family and I came up to Iowa State for the first Cyclone football game of the season. There was never any question that I would choose Iowa State. After my junior year in high school, I knew I wanted to study marketing, and the respected program here at the Ivy College of Business was the perfect fit. Student success is foundational to the Ivy College of Business, with a variety of courses and professors with years of practical business experience. Here, there are so many great resources available, like the Business Career Services team, who helped me perfect my resume and polish my interviewing skills to help me land a marketing internship at Collins Aerospace this past summer as a freshman. Confident in the business skills I'm learning, I started my own company, Riggs Sauce Co. Did you know that Iowa State is ranked as one of the top undergrad schools for entrepreneurship? Ivy College of Business ensures their students do more than just learn skills for a job. They set students up for success with resources like the Business Career Services team, the Entrepreneurship Suite, and SciBiz Lab, all dedicated to ensuring students become great collaborators, communicators, and problem solvers. Iowa State has it all. Top-notch academics, a beautiful campus, huge sporting events, and fun traditions. By offering $1.25 million worth of scholarships annually, the Ivy College of Business advocates easing the financial burdens of students. My experience here is helping me develop skills and knowledge for success. My time at Iowa State has opened so many doors through internship job experiences, starting my own company, and living out my dreams. Back to you, Alex.
Braden, you're a busy man. I'm gonna need to try some of that marinara sauce. Sharing the resources you have utilized to land internships and build your resume are undoubtedly gonna inspire and help other students. Thank you for sharing your story today. Take care. Okay, everyone, wait until you hear all the fun opportunities our next student, Kelsey, is gonna share with us. Kelsey is a sophomore in the College of Human Sciences, majoring in kinesiology and health. Powered by a passion for people, the College of Human Sciences is filled with opportunities to innovate. Kelsey, the stage is all yours.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. Coming here, I decided to investigate all the different majors and found kinesiology and health. Once I found the perfect major, I needed to decide on an option of interest and decided to become an occupational therapist. Iowa State has one of the world's largest communities of human scientists. They have launched the careers of thousands of teachers, fashion designers, wellness professionals, nutritional experts, and family counselors, which is why I know Iowa State will help me with my future career. There are over 60 clubs and organizations revolving around human sciences. I'm part of the pre-occupational therapy club where we have socials, talk about applying for graduate school, and have guest occupational therapists talk about their experiences. The College of Human Sciences has a lot to offer, like the fashion show, an annual event entirely run by students. I modeled in the fashion show in the spring. It was a lot of fun modeling the different designs made by Iowa State students, walking the runway, and meeting new people. It was such a great experience, and I hope to do it again this spring. The college also houses the Joanne Bice Underwood Tea Room, a restaurant and classroom teaching operation within Iowa State's world-renowned hospitality management program. This nonprofit restaurant is a 90-seat learning laboratory with meal service provided for faculty, staff, students, and visitors. With the different majors, clubs, events, and resources, Iowa State's College of Human Sciences has so much to offer. Plus, the College of Human Sciences offers $1.3 million in scholarships every year. I've learned so much here, and I'm just getting started on my degree. Take it away, Alex.
Kelsey, it is absolutely incredible how much you've done in just 2 short years at Iowa State. With all those experiences and a pre-health major, you're sure to create a positive impact on people's lives. Thanks again for that. With 6 undergraduate colleges, plus a graduate college and the College of Veterinary Medicine, Iowa State offers more than 100 majors for you to pursue. Introducing the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences is Rachel, a junior double majoring in agriculture and society and international agriculture. Over to you, Rachel.
Thanks, Alex. Hello, everyone. As I approached my first year of college, I knew that I wanted to continue my involvement in the agricultural industry. I was very involved in 4-H and FFA in high school, and I looked forward to furthering my education at Iowa State University. Even as an out-of-state student, choosing Iowa State was easy. Considering their College of Agriculture and Life Sciences Agriculture and Forestry program ranks among the top 4% in the world. My experiences at Iowa State have lived up to these expectations. On campus, I serve as an ambassador for the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, serve on the college's council, and I'm a campus and national officer for the International Association of Students in Agriculture and Related Sciences. What I truly love about Iowa State is I have the opportunity to further explore my interests in agricultural policy and to connect with other passionate students. Iowa State has also provided me with professional opportunities to further my career after college. Each fall, Iowa State University holds the nation's largest agricultural career fair, hosting over 200 companies and organizations. Through the Agriculture and Life Sciences Career Fair last fall, I was able to obtain a summer internship with Midwest Dairy. Looking forward, I'm excited to continue my involvement on campus and to one day find myself in a career that impacts agricultural legislation. Iowa State's College of Agriculture and Life Sciences program prides themselves on a job placement rate of 97% or higher for 23 consecutive years. I can rest assured that I have the tools I need for my future. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Rachel. What a great place to study agriculture and life sciences. We can't wait to see the impact you'll have on the world of agriculture. That was awesome. Take care. Over at the College of Design, we're gonna meet up with Thomas, a junior majoring in architecture. You're gonna love his passion for arts and science, as well as his insights into being a student within the College of Design. If you're thinking about pursuing a degree in design, this is definitely the place to be. Take it away.
Thanks, Alex, and hey, everyone. Passionate about the arts and social sciences in high school, I was inspired to pursue a degree in architecture. I wanted a degree that was accredited by the National Architectural Accrediting Board, was a bit further from home, and still highly ranked. I stumbled across Iowa State's College of Design, visited, and decided that this was the place for me. I seriously hit it out of the park coming to Iowa State. Despite being a huge school, Iowa State is a tight-knit community with tons of wonderful people. Spending day and night with your peers in its College of Design studio makes the experience feel extremely personable. Our first year program not only allows students to improve their design skills and get a taste of collaboration before they get to their major, but it also allows them to meet their entire year of incoming design students. This would explain why some of my best friends are from other majors in the College of Design as well as my own. An added benefit of that first year is that it gives students the opportunity to learn more about the nationally ranked programs Iowa State offers. From my 22nd ranked architecture program to our 10th ranked landscape architecture program and the country's #3 city planning degree before committing to a major. Our 9 undergraduate majors and 15 graduate degree programs make Iowa State's College of Design one of the most comprehensive in the entire country. Whereas other universities might have architecture and interior design in one college and graphic design and studio arts in another college, we have them all under one roof, which allows for endless opportunities for collaboration, which makes us all better designers. Iowa State offers countless opportunities to find, evolve, and pursue your passions, and our tight-knit Cyclone community will ensure that you have all the support that you need to do so. That's all from me. Back to you, Alex. Go Cyclones!
Yes, go Cyclones! There are some amazing opportunities to get involved within the first year core program. I can't wait to see your contributions to the architectural world. Thomas, that was great. Take care. Okay, the final undergraduate college we're gonna visit is the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. Home to the popular open option program, the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences let you explore your passions and find the perfect degree to career path. Let's meet Anna, a junior studying journalism and political science. She's passionate about people fighting for human rights. Anna, it's all yours.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. Hello, everyone. I always knew I wanted to fight for human rights. That's why I turned to the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences through political science and journalism pre-law at Iowa State University to learn more. I love the way my academic interests are tied into the College of LAS. I've been able to take women and gender studies classes even though it doesn't directly relate to my major. Through this, I've been able to work with numerous departments to put on a Women's Week conference. With the many departments on campus, students can choose their own adventure. Whether it's working with an honors advisor on an honors project, working with the Sloss Center on ways to raise awareness about human rights, or even working with the awesome Senior Vice President of Student Affairs to put on events for students on campus. Students have the chance to meet so many different people. The connections made at Iowa State can expand your outreach into the Ames community and beyond. That's the real reason I chose Iowa State University. I've been able to make connections with my journalism professors and even those outside of my college. No matter your interests, you'll find your place. The College of LAS is the second largest college on campus with over 7,300 students. It houses the open option program so students can find their future major. In addition, it also provides academic success through scholarships, internships, study abroad, and even supplemental instruction so students can tackle extracurriculars, jobs, and school. Iowa State has taught me that success is not a straight line, but a road with lots of curves, hills, and new adventures. I've learned so much here so far, and I can't wait to see where the rest of my time here takes me. What's up next, Alex?
Anna, what's next for you is a very bright future. It sounds like you found your passion and purpose here at Iowa State. With so many opportunities to get involved and make a difference, it's easy to see how Iowa State students make an impact on the world around them. Thanks again for that. 6 undergraduate colleges and endless opportunities, but wait everyone, there's much, much more. Iowa State also boasts a graduate college and a college of veterinary medicine. Joining us next is Chidinma. She is pursuing a PhD in human-computer interaction and design in Iowa State's Graduate College. You're going to want to listen to her story of perseverance and her goal to make the world a better place. Please take it away.
Hello everyone. Thanks for that introduction, Alex. I'm from San Jose, California, originally from Nigeria. I worked full-time while doing my undergraduate studies to learn and gain experience in the information technology field at another university. However, I was having trouble finding opportunities to learn more. That was until I discovered the Human-Computer Interaction graduate program at Iowa State University. With experience working in Silicon Valley for companies like Facebook and Western Digital, I knew exactly where I wanted to expand my knowledge in virtual reality. Upon contacting the Virtual Reality Application Center at Iowa State, I was convinced this was the best program for me. I started classes online in California and was well supported with enough face time from my advisors and professors to help me tackle hard problems. The pandemic was hard for everyone. On a personal level, I experienced underemployment, job loss, and a lot of stress. I finally took the opportunity to pursue my long-term goal to complete graduate school. I started out slow, and I was amazed at the opportunities that opened to me as I embarked on my journey at a graduate school at Iowa State University. I learned I'm capable of doing so much more. By becoming a user researcher, I can create tangible things within the human-computer interaction field to make our lives easier and solve problems like clothing production waste and manufacturing global pollution. Thanks to the innovation at Iowa State University, I'm ready to tackle these challenges. Now back to you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Chidinma. What an incredible story. You're gonna have a big impact in our ever-changing world. Okay, now let's hear from Dr. Jonathan Fox, Professor of Financial Counseling and Planning. Iowa State's faculty and staff create a welcoming environment focused on student success, and it's faculty like Professor Fox who make that happen. Class is in session, folks. Please take it away.
Thank you, Alex. Hello, everyone. I came to teach at Iowa State 10 years ago to be part of a truly student-centered research university. Every day, we make decisions that are student-first, from freshman learning communities to the Academic Success Center. It's all about the student experience. All of us came here to experience the innovation process, innovations that change lives for the better. Right in the center of the Iowa State University seal, we read science with practice. That's more than a slogan here. That's how we live and work. Iowa State faculty and staff are committed to finding new ways to learn, grow, and discover with our students. For example, integrated teaching and research laboratories are the norm here on campus. My program in financial counseling and planning has the first in the nation financial counseling clinic, which is a teaching and research laboratory where students and faculty get together to practice what we teach. Through a research-driven initiative, our Office of Student Financial Aid changed their offer process. These research-based innovations led to a decrease in average student debt holdings at Iowa State. That's science with practice. And this is only one of hundreds of examples of the work that faculty and students are doing together. It's a learning by doing model, one that is time-tested here at Iowa State and perfectly suited for the ever-changing world of higher education. What's next, Alex?
Wow, incredible to see all the research the faculty and students accomplish here. That hands-on approach certainly sets Iowa State apart, and also setting Iowa State apart are the 90 learning communities that connect students with social and learning activities beyond the classroom. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I have a very serious question to ask everyone. Who likes a snack break? And who doesn't love a good Rice Krispie treat? I know I do. Did you know that Iowa State alumna Mildred Day created the Rice Krispie treat? Absolutely amazing. And that's not the only delicious thing Iowa State is cooking up. Let's check in with Yishan, an international student studying early childhood education, to see what living and dining is like as a student. Yishan, please take it away. These are incredible.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, y'all. When I was choosing where to live, I want a place that's close to campus and have easy access to food. At Iowa State, there are 3 neighborhood areas with 17 resident halls and 2 apartment communities for students to choose from. Did you know that 92% of first-year students live on campus? I live the same place on campus for the past 3 years. Being within walking distance with all things is great. When the weather is nice out, I always walk to my classes. When it's raining or cold, there are side ride buses I can take. A main reason why I chose to live on campus is because there are many activities, including events and meetings. By living close, I'm more motivated to go. Second, there are late night dining options. Sometimes I have a club meeting or study groups that goes until 9 p.m. and I can still grab food afterwards. Every Thursday, my friends and I have weekly dinner at Friday Windows. It's a great time to enjoy good food and catch up. At Iowa State, students not only enjoy housing and dining as part of their campus life, but also make lifelong connections. Students who live on campus graduate faster than those who do not. With more than 20 dining locations, ISU Dining strives to be a premier university dining operations in the country and a pillar of service for Cyclone community. I love living on campus at Iowa State. I made lifelong friends and have a lot of fun at on-campus events. Living on campus is not only safe and convenient, but also provides so many learning and opportunities to grow. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Yishin. That looks like a wonderful place to call home. With the neighborhood community environment of on-campus living and food made fresh by a team of culinary chefs, it's clear why 92% of first-year students live right here on campus. Take care. Now, more than ever, it's important to care for a student's physical, mental, and emotional health. Our next student is sharing a powerful, personal story of their mental health wellness journey. Dial in closely as we meet Alexandra, who is an advocate for mental health. Alexandra walks us through several health and wellness resources on campus and in the Ames community.
What's up, y'all? I knew to be successful in college, I needed a university that focused on more than just education. A happy and healthy environment and a strong support system were really important to me. Iowa State University and the city of Ames had everything I was looking for. I was enrolled and excited to be a part of Iowa State's highly ranked event management program. Unfortunately, not long after school started, I was faced with some mental health challenges. I was struggling to get out of bed to see friends or take part in sorority events, let alone go to class and complete assignments. Noticing my declining grades, my academic advisor met with me and she encouraged me to seek out on-campus resources for student health. It was nerve-wracking to admit I needed that kind of support, but I quickly realized I was not alone. Navigating mental health is difficult, and it affects a lot of college students' lives. My stress levels caused me to be physically sick, so I was going to Thielen Health Center a lot. Creating a same-day or next-day appointment is really easy, and they work really hard to make it accessible even with my limited insurance. I was also utilizing student counseling services. They paired me with an individual counselor for a few meetings and then found me an affordable therapist in Ames to continue long-term services for. They really advocated for me to have psychiatric services that actually worked. Overwhelmed, I dropped out of college at one point, fearful I couldn't do it. But because of Iowa State's support resources, I now get to see a future with a college degree in it, and I will always be thankful for that. Iowa State's wellness services have truly changed my life for the better. Thank you for listening to my story. Stay happy and healthy. Back over to you, Alex.
Thank you for sharing your story, Alexandra. Your openness is sure to help other students who may encounter similar challenges. Additionally, Iowa State supports overall student health through fully equipped gyms, group fitness classes, intramural sports, and outdoor recreation. Okay, so while we have seen a lot of opportunities Iowa State offers academically, there are even more ways to get involved outside the classroom, over 900 of them. Let's meet Allie, a student club expert who has taken advantage of just about everything Iowa State has available. Allie, let's hear all about it.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. The second I stepped on campus, I fell in love with Iowa State. With a well-known engineering program and a beautiful campus, my heart was captured. Iowa State has more than 900 student clubs and organizations. My first semester on campus, I went to Club Fest and joined 17 clubs. Club Fest is a way for students to connect with other clubs and organizations. Everything looked so fun and exciting, I couldn't say no. On top of those 17 clubs, I was also involved in the sorority and fraternity community. Now, I'm not saying to go and join 17 clubs, but I do suggest getting involved. I joined professional organizations, engineering organizations, and clubs for fun, like learning how to swing dance. One of my favorite clubs is TEAM, the Engineering Ambassador and Mentor Program. With TEAM, I give tours through the College of Engineering to prospective students and families, and it has been the highlight of my week for the last 4 years. I've also loved being a part of the Society of Women Engineers and the Society of International Engineers. There is certainly a club for everyone, and if it doesn't exist, you can create it. Iowa State is a big school, but joining clubs makes it feel smaller and gives a sense of community. Joining clubs also allows you to meet incredible people and gain skills for life after college. Giving tours for TEAM has allowed me to expand my public speaking and conversational skills. And with the Society of Women Engineers, I'm able to network with other professional women in engineering. Come find your club at Iowa State. Now back to you, Alex.
Wow, Allie, I wouldn't even know where to start. How exciting that you have experienced clubs to further your educational experience, clubs that allow you to give back, and clubs to have some fun with friends. Sounds like you've had a blast, and there truly is something for every interest right here at Iowa State. Staff, faculty, and students at Iowa State all live by the principles of community, the messaging bedrock for cultivating inclusion at the university. These include respect, purpose, cooperation, richness of diversity, freedom from discrimination, and the honest and respectful expression of ideas. Creating an environment of success, Iowa State offers many resources to students from all walks of life. Up next, we have Sarah to share a bit more about some of those resources. Sarah, it's all yours.
Hey, Alex. Being a transfer student to Iowa State, I know how valuable it is to find a university that offers opportunities for all walks of life. It was important for me to find a campus culture that fosters individuality and welcomes students wherever they are on their academic journey. One of the best examples of Iowa State's adaptability with transfer students is through our student learning communities. I was placed into the Psychology Transfer Student Learning Community class my first semester here. It helped me get a head start on creating a graduation plan with my transfer credits. It also allowed me to make community and campus connections by encouraging involvement in clubs and organizations. Through this, I decided to become a peer mentor and co-instruct the transfer psych class to help students transition into their new home. Iowa State plays a big part in not only paving the way for new students coming to campus, but in honoring the identities that already live in the heart of our campus. Student identities are celebrated all throughout the university grounds through historic dedications to minority groups, such as the Sloss House, which offers programming and resources towards the advancement of gender equity, and the upcoming plaza dedicated to the National Pan-Hellenic Council, which amplifies the importance of historically Black sororities and fraternities. I found my home as the first vice president of a newly founded organization called Pride Goes Greek, a community for underrepresented members of the sorority and fraternity community, especially for those identifying under the LGBTQIA+ umbrella. I was worried about finding the right community on such a large campus, but little did I know that Cyclone Nation would help me challenge my perspectives and connect me with the right people to make change happen. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm so glad you found your place at Iowa State and are helping others find theirs. With more than 30,000 Cyclones, Iowa State recognizes that no two students are alike, and a variety of identities build campus diversity. Whether you're a veteran, transfer student, LGBTQIA+, non-traditional, multicultural, or utilize students' accessibility services, there's a place for you here at Iowa State. Iowa State has students from all 50 states and more than 100 nations, all coming together to call Ames their home. This vibrant college town is part of what makes Iowa State so special. While there's a lot to do on campus, the Ames community boasts shopping, dining, and outdoor activities to make the most of your college experience. Let's check in with Stuart to see how he's made Ames his home.
You know, Alex, growing up on a crop farm in small-town eastern Iowa and watching my father work to improve his farming operation was truly inspirational. This led me to further my agricultural education here at Iowa State University. The moment I arrived in Ames was perfect. It was an easy place I could definitely call home. Getting involved is something that was really important to me. That's why the first thing I did was join a fraternity. I have had fantastic opportunities, including becoming the president of the Farm Operations Club, becoming an ambassador for the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, and assisting at Iowa State University's homecoming. Iowa State and the city of Ames provide countless opportunities for lifelong memories. There's been a horticulture garden at Iowa State since 1914, and now Ryman Gardens is one of the finest gardens in the country. As one of the most popular attractions in Ames, Ryman Gardens is a great place to take a walk and enjoy the beautiful scenery. The best part, it's free for all Iowa State students. With a population of just over 66,000, Ames has all the benefits of a bigger city, including job opportunities, attractions, shopping, dining, and outdoor recreation. But it still definitely has that small town feel. It's no wonder Ames is consistently ranked as one of the top places to live in America. Ames is also conveniently located only 40 minutes away from Des Moines, Iowa's capital city. Moving here, easy. Accessible transportation was a must for me. SciRide, the city's bus system, is a collaboration between the city of Ames and Iowa State. With SciRide's 13 routes, you can easily get anywhere you need to go. My time spent here in Ames is something I'm going to cherish forever. It's easy to see why Ames has been ranked the #1 college town in America. I hope you get the chance to experience it for yourself. What do you think, Alex? Back to you.
I'm having a great time, Stuart. What a welcoming community and beautiful part of the country. You're right, it's easy to see why Ames is consistently ranked as one of the best places in America to live. Amazing. From inventors to astronauts to Fortune 500 CEOs, Iowa State students are prepared to take on all kinds of challenges when they graduate. That includes educating and empowering students for those real-life experiences, in addition to hosting some of the largest career fairs in the nation. Let's meet Laura, a senior marketing and management student who is already capitalizing on the internship and career opportunities through Iowa State.
Hey Alex, as a futuristic thinker, my mindset coming into college was a little bit different than some. I knew it was more than just getting a degree, and that's why I chose Iowa State University. This university is not only going to provide you with the best 4 years, but the people here are going to set you up for success for your future endeavors. The main goal is not only to find that major you love and get a degree, but to really find your passions and find that fitting career. I love my majors and researching for future careers, but when it came time for me to apply for a job, I had no idea where to begin. Luckily, Iowa State invests and values in student success with cover letter enhancing, resume building, and interview prep. If you're unsure with your passions or your career path, check out Career Exploration Services. They can help you identify your strengths and a fitting career. At the beginning of every semester, Iowa State holds many career fairs. All students are encouraged to go to start networking, and that's exactly how I landed my internship last summer with PepsiCo. My goal was always to work for a Fortune 500 company, and with Iowa State's resources of interview prep and cover letter enhancing, I was selected. Shortly after being at Pepsi for a couple months, Iowa State alumni reached out to me to congratulate me and offer a helping hand. That's the power of Cyclones everywhere. A college education is more than just learning skills for a job. It's about honing in on skills that sets you apart, finding a career path, and joining a community of Cyclones that makes Iowa and the world a better place. I can't wait for what the future holds, but I know I'll be just fine with the endless support and opportunities that Iowa State has to offer. Let me hear your Go Cyclones, Alex!
Go Cyclones! Laura, what comes after college is so important. Having a network of over 250,000 living alumni is an incredible resource. Clearly, Iowa State has prepared you to be a business leader of tomorrow. Thanks again for sharing. Trust me when I say this, when you step on campus, it's clear how this community feels about their Cyclones. As part of the Big 12 Conference, Iowa State offers a variety of Division I sports to entertain the loyal and true Cyclone fan base. From packing the jacket football games to Hilton Magic during another March Madness run, there is nothing like Cyclone athletics. Someone who knows firsthand about the hard work those athletes put in is Leah, a junior on the softball team. She's here to tell us about the Cyclone spirit. Hey Leah, you're up.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. I have dreamed of going to a large college with a strong journalism program and a strong athletic program for as long as I can remember. I also wanted to attend a college where people are proud to rep their school colors. After one visit, Iowa State exceeded all of my expectations. I knew Ames would be my new home. Iowa State puts a strong emphasis on being a student first and an athlete second. With our brand new Stark Performance Center, I'm able to meet with coaches, tutors, mentors, nutritionists, and my academic coordinator all in one place. This new building gives me the opportunity to work toward my future in journalism while also making large strides in my sport of softball. With all this amazing support, playing softball in a Cyclone uniform is an experience I could have never imagined. We strive to be all in, all together, all the time. Plus, Cyclone Nation, our fans, are incredible. People are proud to rep Cardinal and Gold. That's why being a student athlete at Iowa State is like being part of a humongous family. Everyone supports everyone. At Iowa State, a college education is more than just learning skills for a job. It's about challenging your athletic ability, building camaraderie over sporting events, or even being part of Cyclone Alley for men's and women's basketball games. I believe Iowa State has prepared me for every aspect of life after college, and I could not be more excited. But wherever my future takes me, I'll always end up back at Jack Trice Stadium every year watching football games. Cyclone Nation is unmatched. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
Leah, nice toss. Thanks for sharing your experience as an athlete and loyal member of Cyclone Nation. Good luck this season. We all will be rooting you on. Take care. If you ask an Iowa State student why they came to Iowa State, one of the top reasons is always the beautiful campus. Look at this place. And the instant you step onto the university grounds, you can see all the beauty Iowa State has to offer. From green spaces to historic buildings to beautiful works of art, everyone has their favorite spot on campus. Let's hear from Jorge to tell us his.
Thanks, Alex. Howdy, y'all. When looking at universities, my decision ultimately came down to the place that would amaze me every time. I remember being flown from Houston to Iowa State to tour the campus, and when I walked out of the Memorial Union, was left completely speechless. To this day, campus continues to amaze me with its amazing views through each season. From the blooming flowers of spring to the snowy fields of winter, I felt right at home. Central Campus is a great spot to study, read, and take a nap. And then there's the Campanile, which looks amazing at any time of day. During the academic year, a music professor climbs to the top of the Campanile each weekday to play the carillon over the noon hour. You can even submit song requests. Iowa State was selected as a medallion site by the American Society of Landscape Architects. It shares this honor with places like the Grand Canyon and Central Park in New York City. Our campus has also been named one of the top 25 most beautiful campuses in the book, The Campus as a Work of Art. There are more than 2,000 works of public art on Iowa State's campus, making our university home to one of the largest campus public art programs in the United States. Be sure to check out the Grant Wood murals and the Christian Peterson sculptures all around campus, including the George Washington Carver sculpture celebrating Iowa State's first Black student and later faculty member. My time here at Iowa State has taught me so much about just how welcoming a college campus can be. I am proud to call Iowa State's beautiful campus home, and there's so much more to explore, Alex. Back to you.
Jorge, there is a lot to explore on this beautiful campus. There are so many great sights to enjoy during all 4 seasons. What beautiful scenery. It makes the perfect setting for your time at college. That was great. Founded in 1858, the traditions at Iowa State run as deep and rich as its history. Those traditions bring the past and present together, uniting the Cyclones student body. Emma is up next to share some important Iowa State traditions and tell us her favorite.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. When choosing a college, I had a very specific checklist. I knew I wanted everything that a large university had to offer. The chance to join a sorority, a Division I football team, and a location that's close enough to my parents that they can come visit, but far enough away that it would never be a surprise. Iowa State checked every box. Innovation happens every day on our campus, in our classrooms, labs, student organization meetings. But alongside innovation, tradition also guides some of our closest beliefs and actions. In joining a sorority, attending athletics events, and even just finding myself on campus at the right time, I've been immersed in Iowa State traditions, from Yell Like Hell homecoming skits, all the way to singing Sweet Caroline after a Cyclone win. One tradition that guides the behavior of thousands of students every day is the Zodiac. In 1929, students decided that if you walked across the Zodiac while entering the Memorial Union, you were doomed to fail your next exam. The only way to reverse the curse is to throw a coin into the fountain of the 4 seasons. If you've successfully avoided the Zodiac, you will walk right into another one of Iowa State's most cherished traditions, the Gold Star Hall, which is a memorial to students who have lost their lives serving our country. My favorite tradition of all has to be campaneling. Legend has it that you are not a true Iowa Stater until you have kissed your sweetheart underneath the campanile at the stroke of midnight. Now, if you're wondering, I am not a true Iowa Stater quite yet. Hopefully we will get there by the end of my senior year. Coming to college is about more than just learning in the classroom. It's about getting to be a part of something much bigger than myself. It's about ingraining myself in Iowa State's history and always embracing traditions, both old and new. Isn't that right, Alex?
Exactly right, Emma. Traditions are part of the college experience you carry with you into your alumni years through stories and continued participation. Take care. There is so much happening at Iowa State University of Science and Technology. Thank you to all the incredible students and faculty for generously giving their time today to share what this university means to them. Your stories about this great community, outreach, research, and the amazing work you're doing in and out of the classroom are truly, truly inspiring. From its welcoming community to innovation that's changing the world, there are so many reasons to call Iowa State your home. That's all the time we have. I really enjoyed my time here, and I know Iowa State is excited to welcome you with open arms on your next visit to this absolutely beautiful campus. I'm off to get some of that ice cream now. Take care, everyone.